What's up everybody, Rylar here. We are playing The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD for the Nintendo Switch. So last time in our video we met Zelda and Headmaster Gapora. We learned a lot about the story of the original war and Link's relationship with Zelda. So we are going to go ahead and continue. In the last video, Link tried calling his Loftwing, his bird, and it wouldn't come. So now we got to go try and find what happened to the Loftwing. So we'll go ahead and head down and try and find what happened. So we got the stamina fruit. So this replenishes your stamina gauge. So this is a really good fruit to find every now and then when you're running, because you know your stamina runs out, and if you see this, you don't have to stop. You just collect it. So we'll go ahead and I think this is Instructor Horwell. What's wrong, Rylar? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing. How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're gonna go start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly for the ceremony? It looks like you're participating in ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find the bird on time. Excuse me. Oh, that's a very punny joke. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me? Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Cool, so we'll go ahead and jump down and... let's see. So we'll go... it said to go to the... It said to go to the plaza, so we're gonna go ahead and head to the plaza area, and and we can talk to Gully here, and he'll teach us. All you have to do is dash and roll into the tree. Just dash, then, just like I've been doing. Dash, then when you're in front of the tree, do a roll right into it. So come on, please. So while dashing, shake the left controller. Okay. There we go. You did it! A sky stag beetle. Wait up! Cool, and we got 5 rupees. So here's the plaza, and I think this is the group that we need to go see. You know, Groose, that sure was a pain, what with all that scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of the pen anytime soon, boys. So obviously they had something to do with why your Loftwing is missing. Whoa, Rylar, so yeah, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, "Oh Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please?" You're just so desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry pal, Groose doesn't have charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart you might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine I'm sorry guys, I can't talk today. I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think its tiny brain got confused by the clouds and got lost? And so we can respond in 3 different: give him back, bring it on, or nice hair. Let's do nice hair. You lay off my due right now, or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda, hey, it's you. Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Rylar again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose... You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you, forget. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Rylar. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out of today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with our with your Loftwing's disappearance. Rylar, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if you can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Alright, so now we gotta go find... So this guy's got a bubble, so let's talk to him to see if he has any clues. What's wrong? This is Keith. What's wrong, Rylar? What, your Loftwing is missing? That's terrible. I was so looking forward to seeing that red blur streak through the sky. No, I haven't seen him. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view from the whole town from way up there. The statue of the goddess is the great big statue in the north. Yeah, we know. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we know where the statue of it is. So we'll go up there again then. Hey, Rylar. Over here. I have some information about your Loftwing. Come over here. Alright, so we got some information to go talk. Let's go talk to Pipit and Fledge. Hey, Rylar. I was just looking for you. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in on the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Rylar. I really wanted to tell you, but Groose found out that I told you. It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Rylar, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure I'd never be able to ride a bird ever again. It sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near the waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with the X. Alright, so we gotta go to that. Forgive me, Rylar, I can't help but being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Alright. So let's go. One more thing, Rylar. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there. Creepy, crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander go into the sparring hall a while ago. You should go ask him if you can borrow one. Hey, it's Rylar. So, you'll still want to get in some sword practice even though today's the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Cool, so let's go get the sword. You got a practice sword. Students at the Net Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press the plus button at any time to look at the items you're carrying. Cool, so we'll go ahead and look at our gear. So there's the practice sword, and there's a small wallet that can carry 300 rupees. And so you can either click on the arrow, or you can just swing the Joy-Con over and it'll swing the pages. So these are all the different collections that we can get. We don't have anything yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll go practice. Learn how to use the sword. Yes, please. Okay, so the basics of the swordsmanship. It's important to think about the direction you're swinging your sword. If you swing it vertically, you'll do a vertical slash, and if you swing it sideways, you'll do a side slash. Thrust it forward to do a thrust. Next, there's a more advanced technique, the spin attack. It's the perfect move for when you're surrounded by enemies. If you remember these moves, you can handle yourself in a fight. Just remember the fundamentals. Always press ZL to target an enemy as soon as you see it. Try getting in some good practice on those logs. If you forget how to swing your sword, you can always check the help with the right arrow button. Don't ever forget your fundamentals. Once you've sliced through those logs, you'll set it up so you can try out the big move. Cool. So let's... Okay, so this one has a... so we'll swing it like that. This one's a thrust, so you thrust it forward. This one's a... See, and so you can see the direction I'm holding the Joy-Con shows the direction that your sword points. So we gotta do side slashes, vertical slashes, or not vertical, but like, yeah. And then this one's a straight down. You're a really strong swordsman, easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try the spin attack? Great, now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. Swing both Joy-Cons together horizontally. Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. So, why don't you try a fatal blow to close out our session? Alright, when your enemy is down, target him with ZL and throw yourself at it to land a fatal blow. Do a side slash on the log, then when it's down, try finishing it off with the technique. Okay, so that. So. And then you swing both forward. So when an enemy's down on the ground, you swing them both forward and it does the fatal blow. A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you use your shield on a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up. Cool, so let's go ahead and head out. Hey, Rylar. You can't take swords outside the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking off with that? What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I can make an exception just this once. But remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging it around like crazy out there. I don't want to get a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs, and once you're outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Alright, cool. So we'll go ahead and head out. Alright, perfect. So let's go ahead and head toward the waterfall. Alright. Okay, so I think we can just follow this path around. So I think that's the waterfall over there. So let's go over. Jump over all these rocks. So here we go. We can practice our sword on these, I think. Alright, so yeah, definitely in this cave. Waterfall cave. Beware of blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. And then you can, once you've caught the tree, you can stab it and it'll disappear. Alright. Alright, so these are Keese. Pretty common Zelda enemy. Little bat-like enemies. And then there's also these chew monsters. Chews or chews. I'll probably just call them chews. So you just gotta be careful with all the enemies that are in here. So the Keese take 2 hits to hit to kill them. And then the chews only take 1 hit. But chews come in a variety of sizes. So depending on the size, they'll split off into multiple chews. Oh, there's something over here I forgot to get. So what, we gotta come back up. So right here, we can jump off, and there's a chest on this higher ledge right there. Some more rupees. And then there's some monsters that drop treasures or monster parts. So I'm gonna see if I can get one here. I don't think we will. You got a heart. This item's life-giving energy restores 1 heart of life. And right here there is some red rupees. We're not doing too bad. We're almost halfway full of our wallet. And we'll go ahead and save while we're here. Awesome. Hey! Rylar! Hey Rylar, I was hoping to find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your Loftwing? Oh no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe you'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Rylar. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. Look, there he is. Oh, no doubt about it. That's your Loftwing, Rylar. Let's go help him. So this is, you gotta cut the ropes in the direction that they're facing. I love this Loftwing. It's so cool. So we finally got our bird back. Finally got the Loftwing. We should hurry, Rylar. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of my father's old texts talk about a place called the surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I'll want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Rylar. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Let's leap off the edge and press the down arrow. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and push the down arrow and we get to call our bird. And now we're going to learn how to fly. So as you tilt and move the direction of your Joy-Con, that's how you fly. And then, Rylar, let's run through some bird. Let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can fly your bird with any direction. When he's heading upward, it'll slowly lose speed. So as you go up, you slowly lose speed. As you go down, you gain more momentum, I guess. When you want to speed up, direct your bird upward again to gain altitude, then drop down into a fast dive. So you can see it getting faster as I dive down. And then as you swing, so again, gain altitude, then dive to speed up. Those are the basics of getting your bird up to top speed. So how's handling? Do you think he's flying all right? So you direct it with this, and you move up and down to ascend or descend, and then you swing it up, or to flap the wings. So then, yeah, you just kind of give it a little flick to flap. While riding, you can press the right arrow to go over the basics controls. You can also charge, which is an attack that gives you a burst of speed as well as slow down when you need to. So X is to charge, and then B is to slow down. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Rylar, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything this poor guy has gone through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. And here comes Groose again. Well, well, if it isn't Rylar. Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and that your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and my guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting for the race to start, and they delay it for you. I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Groose has been going on forever about he's going to be the one with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm going to be the one to claim the sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way I was going to let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth, will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Oh yeah. Groose, psst, Groose, behind you. Right behind you. What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of... Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing, really. Just, Rylar, yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found the red bird of his. Boy, I'm looking forward to a fair race. Anyway, later, Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off the dangerous moves. Hey, Groose, wait up! Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Rylar. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down, I think you do too. Oh yeah, I got this. That's the spirit, Rylar. Trust me, you can win this. Hey, the wing ceremony will begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's the race time. Good luck, Rylar.
Hey!
So this is Instructor Owlin. We haven't met him yet. We saw him earlier, but your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Rylar, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your Loftwing. Remember to call your bird promptly with the down arrow once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough. Do I need to hear them again? No. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion will also receive a gift high atop the statue of the goddess. So that actually, when the game first came out in 2011, it was the 25th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. So that was kind of a nod to the fact that it was the 25th anniversary of the Zelda series, what he just said. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself, and as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see our finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with the other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose.
Hey!
Alright, gentlemen, line up at my command. The competition will begin.
Hey!
Go. Okay. So we gotta go catch the bird first. So I've played the game before. I mean, I've played back when it was on the Wii, and the controls are very similar. So it looks easy for me, just because I'm familiar with the controls. So if it may take some time. Although this one, I'm not doing too well on this one. But yeah, so if it may take some time to get used to the controls. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. Okay, so I gotta go try and get it again. And now there's eggs being chucked at me. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Rylar. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Rylar. Congratulations. Now we better get on with the ceremony. Awesome. So now we get to see what this whole ceremony is all about. Rylar, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessing of the goddess upon you. The blessing of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth. Now you can jump from any height without fear of painful landing. It smells nice too. Rylar, quit groofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Rylar. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today, like you promised, Rylar. Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Uh-oh. And just what are you thinking? Don't be silly. This is your big moment, Rylar. You have to jump off the statue. Not what everybody was thinking was going to happen. Look down. See that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right in the center of it. Leap off the edge here, right before you hit the ground. Press ZR to open your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. Ready to jump? She likes to push him off edges. So you do it right at the last second if you can. Or you don't really have to. You can like do it whenever you're ready or whenever that button shows up. That was perfect. You're amazing, Rylar. You know, Rylar, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Rylar, hey Rylar. Today was amazing watching you win the race and performing the ritual together. I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Rylar, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Uh-oh. What is that? What's going on? Big old tornado. Ah, Rylar. So Zelda got sucked up into the tornado. That's how these Zelda games usually go. Something always happens to Zelda and Link's gotta go save her. Rylar. I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Rylar. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But, Rylar, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? So Link explains it, and you never really heard Link talk. A black tornado, you say? This was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Again, Link doesn't talk. We don't hear him talk. I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry. I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Rylar. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. And then there's that voice of that girl, the blue girl that we saw in that vision. Some voice is calling to us, and so we gotta go. So we'll go ahead and end it there, guys. So we'll pick up right where we left off, and yeah, we'll see who's calling out to us in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you like what you saw and want to see more, give us a like and subscribe down below. Also, let us know what games made you subscribe and what games you want to see in the future. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.